Oh,
So, hey, Riaz, one of the things, guys, if you're watching that we're going to do is quite practical to do with your team, especially your sales team, if you're optimizing to get a better performance. If you're working in a remote environment, there's benefit into asking your team to share their screen just to see their general work setup, their general environment, because you'll get a good inkling into where bottlenecks are. You can only influence and manage to the extent of your ability to be able to see what's actually going on. So one of the quick ways is to ask your team to share their screen. And you'll be shocked by what you discover, and there's always some value that you can derive from it. So with that in mind, Riaz, if you share your screen, we'll probably be able to identify a couple of things that could help speed up your workflow.
okay. Share screen.
Amazing. So, guys, the principle here, if you're watching, is that what we want to do is optimize for success. So, Riaz, first of all, open up a. Okay, great. So, let's just have a look at this. You've got your. So, open up a new tab for me, first of all, a new tab.
New tab. Okay.
So, I noticed that you don't have bookmarks for you don't have folders for your clients. Everything is
No, each
halcyon.
no no each client has got its own browser. So what I do is I created a profile for each client. So each one has its own browser. So like for example,
What
Halcyon.
what's the, what
So
what's the absolutely so what's the value in just having it in each browser rather than just having it in
so
one?
all the information I have for that client is then available, and I leave it like that. So each time I come to the client, all the relevant pages are there, the relevant documents are there,
So if you
and
open up one
yeah.
browser, does that mean absolutely everything opens in at once?
Yeah, so like look for example, okay, let me just
Yeah,
close
sure.
up
Show
here,
me, show
Halcyon.
me. I'm curious.
Close Halcyon. If I open up Halcyon again, so what I've done is I've set it to open exactly where I've left off.
And everything opens in the tabs.
Everything opens in the tabs, and then it's relevant only for that particular client. So I
Amazing.
do this for each client. Yeah.
So guys, what's brilliant about this is that Riaz has shown me now something I haven't seen. So the value here is that because we've captured it, it may mean that all of the other team get access to this value. So this is where there's a secondary benefit of me checking to see what I can improve. But in fact, the reverse has happened. And that's exactly what you want to have happen because that means that we can share that value with the team. So that's bucket number one. We've already demonstrated value. So let's continue and see if there's anything else. So let's keep going and just show me how you would ordinarily then proceed with stuff, Riaz.
Yeah, then I'd be calling from here. I've got the client's web page open there. I've got my pitch open there with my information. The booking form is open there. I've
So
got that's up.
when you're dialing, do you do split screen?
No,
Do you have dual screens or one screen?
no, I just got one screen.
So why don't you put the dialer, for example, on the right and then the pitch on the left so you can see the dialer and the pitch at the same time without having to change tabs?
I didn't think that was necessary. How do I do that though?
So if you drag so this tab that you're in the SalesMate tab, can you just drag it to the right? You know, you can pull a tab off, drag it to the right of your screen now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's just see. I can't see it. There's maybe a lag. So
To the
what's happening?
side.
Yeah,
So I leave it now and let it go.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay.
So now, do you see what I'm trying to do here? Now, find your pitch.
All right.
Now, go to view where it says 100%.
But
And then you can obviously remove the outline if you want.
yeah,
And now that's how I
outline
would
is,
dial. And now on the left-hand side where SalesMate is,
yeah.
now collapse the bit on the left where it on within SalesMate where it has
Oh,
the
yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can even play around with making one screen bigger and one screen smaller, left to
Yeah.
right.
But I don't mind. How do I get this back to normal? Because I don't mind having switching between the tabs.
Okay, okay, no problem. So you can just drag the browser back to the other, drag the browser back to the other one, to the other profile, and it'll fit
Oh, okay.
there.
Where it belonged. Okay.
But if you want to, you can split them in half because that's what I do
Yeah, because
sometimes.
my screen, yeah, that is interesting. But I've never really needed to be in the both at the same time because what I like about you see the way I've set up my pitch,
Hmm.
show you. So so for my objections, I've got the
Yeah.
list of objections here that I can just quickly, easily move to.
So, but
So
do you not need to then constantly switch tabs?
no,
But how do you
because I
change?
dial there.
Yeah.
So now dial there. So now, for example, yeah, I'm talking to Babu.
Hmm.
So now I'm talking to Babu. Now I'm in this tab over here. And most of the stuff is already in my head. So it's just to like just look at it,
So how does it work when someone you call and they ask you something that you don't know the answer to? Don't you then need to switch tabs?
to go back in here.
Yeah.
No, no, because I don't need to go back into SalesMate
You
until I'm
just
either ending
you,
the call, putting in the outcome in the call, or I need to make a note. Then I can switch back in. Otherwise, I'm here, or I'm going to the bookings form, or if I need to get info off there or whatever. But generally, I keep everything in here. So I don't
okay.
ever need to come back into this tab
So,
again until I'm either the end of the call to
so
put in.
if you just stop if you just ring someone now, I just want to understand the process. So just call someone.
Okay, wait, let me just connected, complete.
What are we waiting for now?
Salesmate's supposed to know because I was in the power dialer. Did I do something wrong? Oh yeah, there's it going. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Is it ringing?
Not yet. Ringing now, yeah.
Can you stop sharing your screen and share with audio? Because when you share, there's an option to share with audio. That makes sense.
Share sound, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Share sound.
Can you hear now?
I just want to see the process in act.
Oh, no answer. You see, because there's only a need for me to come back here if I want to add a note.
Just want to
Good
see.
afternoon, Elite Caterer. Drake Tilly speaking. How can I help?
Tilly, can I speak with your manager, please?
I am the manager on duty today.
Excellent. The name is
How can I
Noah.
help?
Yeah, my name is Noah. I'm calling you from Halcyon. So we've got a machine that can save you up to 60% on your cooking oil costs. Would that be of interest to you?
No, we're okay, thank you.
Tell me why, please.
We're all right, thank you very much.
How much you spending on oil a month?
On oil, we've got it all sorted. We're on a contract. Thank
So now
you.
remember, I'm not offering. Good Lord, yeah, I see
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
it.
It's okay. 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 All right. Cool. So do you see that that's the problem that you switch? And I think that you have to, my suggestion is to
Yeah,
try because there is
yeah,
cognitive load in switching. You switch tabs immediately. But you did
yeah.
said to me, I remember most of the script. So to experiment with split screen. You won't
Okay.
need to ever switch. Experiment because I think that you were quite quick with the actual pitch. And because hearing that, she might think it sounds like a scam. So you need to
Okay.
explain it a little bit more. If I could save you 60% of your oil costs, would that be of interest to you? And yes, I'm going to explain exactly how it works. And no, it's not a scam. We're a
Okay.
company that works with hundreds of cafes at the moment. And I just want to take 2 minutes to explain to you exactly how it works. When something
Gotcha.
sounds too good to be true, you have to explain.
Okay.
And you have to slow it down. And I got that from how quickly she responded negatively, but we need to explain it. And I think you lost some of your ability to pitch because you did switch tabs and you had to find it. And exactly what I thought would happen happened. So to experiment, just experiment. I'm not saying that you need to do it because obviously you're going to do
Yeah.
whatever you do. The third thing that we want to talk about is your work paused. Go to right click on the Pomodoro, Yappa, right click on it. Cool. Now, can you go to the um go to themes? Go to shadow text go to text color. Go to text color. Go to
Yeah.
right put it red.
That's
Yeah,
red.
now go to application size.
Application size. Okay. Yeah.
Make it bigger. Bigger, 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 bigger. Save that. Just close it. It will save, I think. Make it bigger again. Just make it way bigger. Yeah. Let's have a look.
Like that big.
Make it slightly smaller, maybe, but that's going to help you with the time that you spend. Cool. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just better. It's more visible, and red is a better color for, okay, how long I've got. So that's it for today. So bucket number one is, can you create a 3-minute loom showing people how you set up the Chrome per client?
I called them today and I showed them how to do it. I
Amazing.
did a Zoom this morning with them.
So it's already done?
Yeah.
Okay, point number two then for you is to try the split screen.
Yeah.
Point number three is to have, now that you've got the yapper bigger. And then point number four is to ensure that when something sounds too good to be true, within the pitch,
Explain
you
it.
need to explain it.
Okay.
Some people, yeah, cool, great. So now that's it, guys. If you're watching this, that's the value with your team of just asking them for 5 minutes to share their screen, because you don't know what you'll discover. And sometimes it can be small tweaks that can make a big difference. So that's it, Riaz. That's everything for today.